Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Now we talk about epithelial tissue. At first, function of epithelial tissue. Number 1, protective in the skin, secretory in the glands, absorptive in the small intestine and proximal convoluted tubules of kidney, excretory in the distal convoluted tubules and collecting ducts of kidney, sensory in retina and hair cell of olfactory mucous membrane. Epithelial cells are classified on the basis of number of cells, layer, and shape of cell into simple when there is one layer of cell and stratified when there are two or more layers of cells. We have three types of simple epithelium. Number 1, called simple squamous epithelium. This type composed of a single layer of latent scale or plate-like cell common in the large body cavities, heart, blood vessels and lymph vessels. The nuclei flattened or ovoid like egg shape and located close to the center of the cell. This is simple squamous epithelium with simple or cells and center of nucleus and one layer of cells. Also, epithelium have two names if its lines to large internal body cavities termed to mesothelia, while if lined to internal surface of blood and lymph vessel called endothelium. This is endothelium and mesothelium. Second type of simple is simple cuboidal epithelium. Cells appear cuboidal in section perpendicular to the surface of the epithelium, like small polygons with round central nuclei, found in small excretory duct of many glands, follicle of the thyroid gland, tubules of kidney, and on the surface of ovaries. This is simple cuboidal epithelium with cells like polygon and the nucleus in the center of the cell. One layer of cells, so we called it simple. Also, this picture of simple cuboidal epithelium in thyroid gland. The third type of simple called simple columnar epithelium. These cells of this tissue are taller than they are wide. The nucleus close to the base of the cell, found in internal surface of gastrointestinal tract (GIT) from the cardia of stomach to the rectum. This is simple columnar epithelium. Cells taller than wide and the nucleus close to the base. One layer of cells. we talk about goblet cell. Plenty in large intestine and small intestine, trachea and bronchi, is a unicellular glands, appear empty with hematoxylin diosine staining because the mucus dissolved during the staining procedure. The cell full of mucus with a flattened nucleus close to the base is seen with special stains. The goblet cell. The name goblet refers to the cell shape, narrow at the base and bulging apically, and scattered among observative cells in the epithelium of small intestine and colon. These cells specialize for secretion of mucus, which facilitates passage of material through the bowel. Also, there is similar cells found in respiratory and reproductive tract. This is goblet cell, scattered between columnar cell of small intestine and secretion of mucus. This image shows the brush border of a small intestine of intestinal epithelium. The cells is simple columnar epithelium with basal nuclear polarity covered with at the apical border with microvilli. So, microvilli called a brush border of intestinal epithelium, and its size is very small relative to the cells that cover it. Stereocilia found in male reproductive tract and are throughout to facilitate absorption in epididymis and ductus deferens. Note their large size compared to the microvilli. When the simple tissue or simple columnar epithelium covered with cilia, the name of tissue called simple columnar ciliated epithelium. Cilia are much larger than microvilli. Each cilium consists of projection of the plasma membrane, actively motile, beating in a synchronous rhythm to move fluid in a constant direction. These cilia are long compared to microvilli, found in respiratory tract and female reproductive tract. Yes, female reproductive tract. So when tissue covered with cilia called simple columnar ciliated epithelium. Thank you.